Hello Virgo, welcome to your July 6th through July 11th, 2021 general weekly reading. Just going to go ahead and pull a card for each day per usual and see how we're doing as we still swim on by through Cancer season. Let's see what we have for you. So for the 6th, we have the Four of Wands reverse. Put my timer on here because that can go on forever and ever. But yeah, so for Tuesday the 6th, we have the Four of Wands in reverse. So this can be some type of contract being broken, a divorce even for some, a breakup, a separation, or just not really doing so hot with a partner, whether it's in a relationship or not. It's like you might not be feeling unified, like you don't feel like you belong in a pair, in a group. Maybe you're moving, maybe you left the house, or there's just unhappy times at home, or with something that you thought was going to be long term. Clarified by the Four of Cups, okay, in reverse. So it's like we're probably either reevaluating something, reminiscing, or going back to some missed opportunity perhaps that we think we've missed. Maybe we finally see it now. Maybe we're finally just seeing what we missed, like things are maybe adding up, or we want to fix something. Maybe we want to go back to something that ended or something, or somebody here does, right? It doesn't have to be a relationship, but I mean, if it comes up first, to me, that's kind of how I read it. But it can be anything that you were, sealed with, and you either want to end that because maybe you're second guessing yourself, or you want to go back to that. I mean, it plays out a little bit different for everybody. For Wednesday the 7th, we have the Three of Swords in the upright, clarified by the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So this can talk about a heartbreak here. I feel like it kind of still goes with Monday, but we're feeling really disappointed here, but at the same time, we're recovering from that because it is reversed. Sorry, no, it's not. It's in the upright. So the job is to recover from it, from some type of heartbreak. We're disappointed here. We're still dwelling on something. We're still thinking about something. We're still just kind of like in our feels about something. Not feeling like our most authentic self. We're not feeling so great about being single right now. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just that right now we're missing someone, or we're disappointed. We're not feeling like at our highest vibration. Maybe it's costing us money, separating from this contract, this person, this institution, whatever it may be. It's like something here you've had to like free yourself from, or you're having a hard time freeing yourself, and it's causing quite some pain to you. It's like to me, usually the Nine of Pentacles is like enjoying herself. She's got it going on. She's beautiful. She's not worried about anything. She's enjoying her beauty and her freedom. But when it's reversed, this can talk about not really enjoying these things and kind of maybe having some type of financial struggle. For Thursday, the 8th, we have the King of Pentacles. So speaking of financial struggle, it's like we're not really confident here. Clarified by the Four of Swords in the upright. So this could be you coming out of a break to kind of dealing with things that make you feel very uncomfortable. Maybe you've been doing something a certain way, and you're like, you know what, it's time to do it a different way. The universe is kind of calling for you to do handle a situation differently, for you to reevaluate your finance, your assets, your confidence. Is somebody here can be also very selfish or self-centered, sometimes kind of thinking that they're above everybody. When I see a King of Pentacles reverse, it can play out that way sometimes too. It's like, someone that's maybe a little cocky, or that looks at people like they're peasants because they have it all. And then on the other hand, sometimes this is like not feeling like you have it all, not feeling in control of your finances, not feeling in control of yourself and where you're at in life, your stability. It's like something here is uneasy and we're not feeling so confident about it. It's like we go from a time of silence to having to deal with these things and face it, right? For the 9th, which is Friday, we have Temperance clarified by the Emperor. Two major arcana cards clarifying each other back to back. So Temperance talks about, hold up, have some patience here. There is a chance to fix things or to address things, or at least that's what's being called for you to do. The Emperor clarifying that is saying that you have the leadership skills, okay? You have what it takes, already. Somebody here does or is asking you for you to become this leader, okay? This is very much Aries energy. You could be dealing with the Aries or some type of fire sign. You don't have to be dealing with that, but for some of you, but for the most part, this does talk about, you know, taking control of the situation, looking for things for as they are, and how can we improve them and, you know, surpass this. So it does call for patience. It does call for some balancing out, but nevertheless, you're getting the opportunity to fix it or address it, or, you know, have it play out more in your favor, whatever it is that you may be kind of struggling with here. It could be maybe based in regards to work, or maybe someone you're dealing with in a love matter at work, or something like that. But it doesn't have to be. But, you know, this is like a boss figure, or just someone really in authority here and taking leadership of something. And at least that's what's being asked with this Temperance. It's like, hey, balance this out, okay? You're a little kind of, things are kind of all over the place, but we can fix things one thing at a time. We can address it, right? But it's going to call for patience. For Saturday, we have the 8 of Swords in the upright, clarified by the 2 of Swords. So this can talk about being trapped in your own head, right? Like now you're kind of really stressing. You know, maybe you're indecisive about something with that 2 of Swords. You don't really want to take a decision. You're avoiding some type of choice here. You don't really know where to go. You're kind of just playing everything over in your head and kind of putting yourself in entrapment, right? So, you know, obviously we don't get nothing good out of that. So that's not what I advise. But it does show here that that's kind of how we're feeling as we go into the weekend. It's like we're just kind of in our head. Maybe we don't see something coming. Maybe we don't see things for what they are. Maybe we're missing on something, but our mind is kind of clouded during this time. And then for Sunday, we have the 10 of Swords clarified by the Death card. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio. You don't have to be, but you're dealing with some type of ending here and taking all that pressure. Very Virgo-like energy. You know, you guys stress out very easily, and I mean, I don't blame you when it comes down to anything that meant a lot to you at some point, you know. So sometimes we could really be stuck in our head and really feel pressured about something, because that's kind of what it tells me. It also tells me you could just be having a lot of responsibilities and tackling a lot of things, and in regards to this ending, it's like you're trying to close doors and open new ones, because after every ending is by default a new beginning. So, you know, it's like maybe you feel pressure to have something end already, right? Maybe you're like, oh my god, when is this going to be over? When is this contract going to be done and over with? When can I finally move on? When can I start something new, start a new job, a new relationship, a home, a project, whatever it is that you're kind of thinking right now. It's like you feel a lot of pressure in accomplishing that, whether it's to end it or just get it done before it, like the door kind of closes on you, right? So I get just here like a lot of pressure, and I feel honestly like it's kind of you causing it. I do feel like, one second, sorry about that, Virgo, my dog was acting crazy. But yeah, so I just feel like you're just dealing with a lot, and you could be overthinking. I feel like there's maybe something you may not see coming, or you're not really seeing it clearly. But I mean, Temperance to me, it just tells, and the Emperor just tells me, hey, take control of the matter. Don't stress it. One thing at a time, one step at a time. You'll, you know, get through this. So whatever it is that you kind of, I feel like a lot of you guys, it's an ending here, or just trying to move on from something. You know, maybe somebody comes back and throws you out of balance and like, you know, reopens a wound here or something like that. But I feel like for most of you, you're dealing with something that did mean something to you at some point. It is important to you kind of still, and you're kind of just in your head about it. Like you don't really know exactly what to do. It's like you're taking every day you know, one step at a time. You're just kind of like, all right, well, I'm just gonna tackle today and see what tomorrow brings. Like, you know, I feel like you feel, I get the word helpless a little bit. So I mean, take it easy. You know, you could be right now dealing with a lot of work. The sun is in your 10th house. So maybe it could be a damper on your relationship, or it could be the thing that keeps you distracted, or the thing that's also giving you a lot of pressure, right? So it's like all these things at once. It's like you can only do so much, right? So take it easy, Virgo. And that's what I have for you for this week. And I will see you next week.